Hi guys, this is Tam. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing my racks for the month of March. I am late, but I am finalizing them now so I can get them in the mail on tomorrow. So that's what I'm going to do. So I don't know if anybody's going to jump on to watch this, but instead of me pre-recording it and then uploading it later, I just thought I would go ahead and do it live. So I created, like, I just took a 12 by 12 piece of paper, folded it in half, and then folded it up, and it's kind of like making a little notebook with some pockets on it. And this is how I'm going to be putting everything together. So I cut some deli paper down to size, and I'll be gluing it to make pockets on the pockets. And I'll be gluing them down with some Fabri-Tac. So just putting it around the edges here, 3 sides, just to make a pocket. So I know these are late, and they're not as late as my racks for the month of February were. I think they were just a few days into March before I got those in the mail. So these will be in the mail on tomorrow, which is April 1st. So that's not too bad, but it's my goal to get them in the mail probably the middle of the month, not necessarily the last day or the last week. So I've said before, if you want to be on my rack list, which is basically my random act of kindness list, and I just send these packages out every month to 2 or 3 people that's on the list, and I make sure I go around the entire list so that everybody can get a package. I have not yet completed a full round. I'm still sending packages out to people that have been on the list for several months. So if you want to be on the mailing list to receive a package from me, you would just need to be in the United States, and then you can email me your mailing address, your name and mailing address. And my email address is in the description of this video. So if you want to be on the mailing list to receive these packages or a package, just send me your name and mailing address. And that's basically all you have to do. Be a subscriber to either one of my channels, whether it's my crafting channel or my Bible journaling channel, and I will add to the list. And that's all you have to do. So these packages I basically send out just to say thank you for your support. You don't have to do anything else. So I'm putting some gold foil washi tape as my closure. I didn't want to put any glue or any adhesive on this part of it because it takes away from the roominess inside the pockets, and I didn't want, I need every bit of that space because I'm including, and I'll show you what's in this month's rack packages in just a moment. But I'm including a piece of paper that I need every bit of my space for. So now this butterfly I'm going to put on the outside of this folder. Just put some glue on it. Then I'm going to glue it to the left corner up here. And if any of you have watched these before, I prepare 2 of them off camera, and the final one I prepare on camera, just to show you guys what I'm including in the package and how I put it together. Now I'm going to take some of my brown archival ink, and I'm going to stamp the front of this envelope with the word believe. And I also have a wildflower here, and I'm going to also stamp that on the outside of this folder. And I'm just getting any of that excess ink from around the flower, because I don't want that down here on my, and just stamp it down there, and that's what you get. So this is basically my folder. The outside decorated with the butterfly, the word believe, and a wildflower down there in the right hand corner. You open it up, you have 2 pockets here, then you have 2 deli paper pockets here, and all of the things that I'm giving away in this month's rack package fits inside this envelope. So let me show you what I am going to be giving away this month. So I have some scripture cards, as always, and I included 2 of those. That's the front, and that's the back. I will be including a mini envelope, and basically you just fold this, you know, just like you do an envelope. It's just a small one, and that's what you end up with, a little mini envelope. I'm including 3 washi samples. This one has some hearts on it. This one is like a purple floral, and this is like a animal print. It has different colors on it, so pink, green, like a peach color, and I think purple. So there's more than one color on that animal print. A little floral dove that I cut using, I punched out with one of my paper punches. It's a little floral dove. And I have lots of stickers, and I'll just go through those really quickly. These are like some round stickers that you can also use as envelope seals or whatever. Some bookmarks. You can also use these for journaling, and these are from the Illustrated Faith collection. I have my usual napkins. So that's a floral one, a butterfly one, another floral one, another butterfly one. So I tried to make these a little bit springy. A lot of things that you see in here won't be spring, but I tried to include some spring elements. So that's a sticker sheet, an alphabet sheet, a sheet with some flags, some labels, some more labels, and I thought these were kind of springy, really cute. I like those. One of the coloring cards that you guys may have seen on my other channel, And for those of you who don't know, I have a second channel. It's a Bible journaling channel. If you're not a subscriber to that channel, it's linked below in the description of this video. You can follow me on that channel as well. I basically journal in my Bible and I talk about my faith. I'm including some of these illustrated faith vellum pieces. This one says Grow in Grace, and this is just like a little floral piece. Some excuse me, some illustrated faith paper here. You can use it for journaling, cut it down, do whatever you want. Use it as a punch page for punching out different elements if you have punches, and some decorative paper for you to use for whatever you want, and a sticker sheet. It says thankful. Faith is not hoping God can, it's knowing He will. So each one of these stickers has some sort of encouraging sentiment, excuse me, or a scripture reference. And this is my note that my handwritten note that I'm including in the package as well. Gotta take a drink of water. Got choked up all of a sudden. So all of this is going to go inside this folder. So I kind of sorted by size to balance everything out a little bit. So the journaling card. Probably put that on the front like that. The smaller pieces are going to go in one of those pockets. So maybe trying to remember how I did the other two. I think I included this little stack on one side and this stack, maybe even that stack. I think I included this on the other side, and I clipped a little paper clip on it here. So put the envelopes in here, and then put this set of stickers and labels behind it, and then put my handwritten note in there. Okay, and then on this other side, put these pieces over here. Okay, just making sure it closes. Excuse me. I wasn't coughing before I started recording this video. It just comes out of nowhere. I'm gonna kind of go in one of the smaller pockets. So these little vellum pieces and the little dove. Stick it over here. And then the washi samples I'm going to stick on the other side. And I have my envelope opener here, just for something small that can get down in here and move it around, so it won't be so bulky once I close the envelope. So kind of get them to lay flat and not on top of each other. So like that. And then I close this up, and that is the entire package. So that's what it's going to look like going inside the envelope. And now we're going to do the envelope. So that's my toddler upstairs. So I just have a regular greeting card envelope here. It's already been made for me, so that's not something that I made myself. I'm using a butterfly floral image that I cut out of one of my books, and I'm going to use this floral washi tape here. And I punched out a little ½ inch, I believe, no, a 1 inch circle that I'll be using as a envelope seal on the back of my envelope. So I'm just going to put some glue down, just using my regular glue stick on the back of this image here to glue onto my envelope. All right, like that. And then just glue it onto my envelope here. Make sure I have that right. And just rub off the excess glue. And I am going to distress the edges with some of my archival ink in the color brown. Just going around the envelope here, distressing it a little bit, giving it just a bring a little bit of that aged look to the envelope. Excuse me. And do a little bit on the other side here. Now what I have learned in doing my other two packages is that even though I try to evenly distribute the things inside my envelope, one side is a little bit bigger than the other. So I just want to make sure my envelope isn't coming apart in any way. And I'm going to just put a little bit of glue inside this flap, just to glue that down a little bit more than it already is, so that once I fill the envelope with, once I put my folder inside this envelope, this won't come apart. And on the other two envelopes that I've done already, I had to go back and do, you know, put some glue right along this edge, because my folder that I'm gonna be inserting inside this envelope isn't even on both sides. So one side is going to be just slightly larger than the other, and it causes this side of the envelope to kind of pucker up a little bit. So now that I've done that, I'm going to put a stamp down, and this one is a scripture reference for God, for with God nothing shall be impossible, and I'll be putting that down with some of my brown archival ink as well. Just going around the edges, getting any excess ink that may have. And I'm just going to stamp. That's good. And I'm going to put a little bit of washi tape down here at the bottom. And I am going to wrap just a little bit of excess onto the back. Like that. And just cut this overhang off. Like that. So that's what my envelope looks like. And now I'm going to insert my folder inside the envelope. And glue it shut. And I like to apply a good amount of glue, and I'm also going to tape it. Okay, so got that closed. Brush away any of the excess glue so that it won't get onto the envelope. And I have just some regular packing tape here. Let's see if I can find. And I'm going to glue the back side of my envelope here. And I am going to take it just a little bit around the front. So that's what I get right there. A little piece of it. Okay. So this is what my envelope looks like so far, and I'm going to glue this little homemade envelope seal on the back of it as well. Just put some glue on the back of it and stick it right there in the middle of the back. And this is what my package looks like. So I addressed them off camera to, of course, protect the privacy of the recipients. And that's basically what my rack packages for the month of March look like. And so I'll bring the other two out here on camera so you can see what those two look like. But this is one, and these are the other two. So this is what they look like for the month of March. Let me see if I can get you a full, there we go. All three of them on camera. So this is what the three of them look like. So again, if you want to be on my list to receive a package, just send me your mailing address along with your name to my email address that's in the description of this video. and you have to be a U.S. resident because I cannot currently afford to ship internationally. So just be mindful of that. And I appreciate you guys for watching. Those of you who are watching the replay, I don't think anybody jumped in on this live, and that's fine because this is a still up and coming channel. It's still struggling. I don't have a whole lot of subscribers over here, but I do appreciate those of you who are over here with me so far. So for those of you who are watching the replay, thank you so much. I really do appreciate you guys. As always, thank you for being a subscriber to my channel. If you're not currently a subscriber, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Also hit the notification bell so that you can know when I upload new videos. And I look forward to seeing you guys in my next video.